Hey everyone, and welcome to another tutorial for FPS Engine. Today we'll explore how to integrate camera animations into FPS Engine. Specifically, I'm referring to animations like the one in this reload animation, where the camera moves as well. Previously, this wasn't possible in FPS Engine, but since the 1.3.5 update, this feature has been added and using it is very straightforward. Before we dive in, there are a couple of things to take into account. First, make sure you have a weapon already set up in FPS Engine. I've already done that in the background for this tutorial, so I won't dive much into it, but if you are unsure how to set up a weapon, there's a dedicated tutorial for that, and I left a link for it in the description. Secondly, for this demonstration, I'm using a custom pistol rig that's still a work in progress. This rig will be included in an upcoming Unity game development course about FPS Engine that I'm currently working on, so if you're interested in that, stay tuned for updates. Now let's get started. First, open the weapon prefab of the weapon we just created. You'll notice that the weapon identification component now includes a new field for a head bone. The specific transform you need to attach here will depend on how you've animated your rig. In my case, I'll switch to Blender to check my setup. By opening the animation tab, I can see that the bone controlling the camera movement is named camera. Back in Unity, locate the camera bone in your hierarchy and assign it to the head bone field in the weapon identification component. And that's all there is to it. Now let's ensure that this works as intended. I've added my weapon into the initial weapons array of the weapon controller, and then let's hit play, and the camera motion will now be included in your animations. This simple addition brings an extra layer of realism and polish to your game. Personally, I think it looks awesome. So that's it for today's tutorial. If you don't already have FPS Engine, there's a link in the description to grab it. And if you have questions or need help, feel free to join us on Discord. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.